Welcome, and well met, everyone, to the Moonflower Tavern. My name is Ty Thalanos, and this is my Twitch channel where I play games, and tonight is going to be Pathfinder 2nd Edition in my homebrew world of Cyrenthe with my wonderful players tonight. Let's see, we're going to try to bounce through these as quickly as possible because I want to get back into the game. Here shortly, actually during the introduction, and here shortly once the music kicks off again, you'll be hearing some music tonight that's provided by our bard, the Derpwood. You can find their music on their YouTube page, and I think they just uploaded stuff on Spotify now, so they're getting that going, which is great to hear. Some advance in them or in their work. If you want to connect with any of us or kind of give me an update on how we're doing, let me know. Kind of just come chat with me. You can join me at my Discord channel, the Moonflower Tavern. If anyone wants to support us tonight, follows go a long ways. Subs really help us. Subs are actually going to go towards getting character art for the players. So we're on our way getting started with that, but every subs help out with that. Followers and subs also create an NPC in the world of Cyrenthe, and we are in a town, so we're going to get we got a lot of NPCs coming through, so you might see them pretty darn quick. Another way to help out is bits. 100 bits or 100 copper pieces will get you a hero point that you can grant to any player or the DM if you want. Right now it looks like Hastian is a little empty, so we could be using some help. I think that's about it for me and most of the notes. Let's get to player introductions. I learned from last week that internet may not like me if I go out of order, so I'm going to stick in order. Mike, why don't you go first? Kind of let us know who you're playing tonight and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so because I don't want the internet to break on you, Ty, my name's Mike. I'm also DM Madcap. You can find me on Twitter, on all kinds of other social medias, Facebook, etc. I'm a homebrew creator. I also have been playing tabletop RPGs for somewhere north of 20 years. Tonight I'm going to be playing Hastian, who is our Whisper Elf Rogue, who is very excited to be back in town, and especially near the Plastered Pony.
Yeah, we will be kicking it off right away with some role play and maybe some action, and I guess who knows what trouble we're going to get into. And one of those troublemakers is going to be Allie. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who you're playing tonight?
Okay, so I'm Allie. I am a troublemaker. I am new to tabletop RPGs, and this is my first campaign, which has been amazing. I am playing Joanna, a human monk, who is very excited to people watch and stay out of trouble, of course.
Good luck. Okay, and Shelly, our last troublemaker, maybe a little more known here, but why don't you give us a little information about yourself and who you are playing tonight?
All right. Well, I'm Shelly, in case you weren't just listening to this intro. And I am Real Flea Monkey on Twitter. I play here every Wednesday. I play on Guild Superior every Tuesday and for a couple more Thursdays, finishing an arc. Tonight, I am playing Guzmik, your friendly neighborhood goblin cleric, who is happy to be back home, but does not necessarily look forward to saying hello to her parents. Because, parents, blah, right?
Interesting. Letting off some hints, and now the players are very interested in dragging you home, I'm sure it sounds like.
Yep, they are.
All right, let me see. I did not think about what music would be best here tonight. That's not the pony. Too jaunty. Yeah. I was doubling up.
Dwarf metal.
I know. I could have gotten some dwarf metal in here. We'll go just for the
Yeah.
fact of being able to... Oh, no. Okay. My internet is freaking out again. A little bit.
No.
It's coming up. It's trying to get used to everything again. Okay. I'm just going to give it here just a second. We're just going to enjoy a little bit of music while we make sure everything's still working. At the very least, the good thing is the entire time it was still recording. So I had nice, clean recordings of what was going on. So, I mean, it looks okay. It may be... Oh, no. We leveled out. We're good. I tell you, I don't know what's going on. But the good thing is we get to jump right back into the game. The players last time had finally reached Gareth, a town to the northeast side of Cyrenthe, just a little north of where Godheim, where you had all met. You've been traveling on the road for about 8 days almost. Good to finally get back into town. You're still at the same day. You had a very interesting meal at the Wild Range Inn. Couple introductions to the spice of Mountain's Foot, which seemed to be a big hit between the two new characters. So might be heading back there at some point in time, but decided to head off to somewhere a little more, let's say, exciting for the evening. After wandering through town a little bit in a beeline for a popular hangout with travelers in Gareth, set up at the northwest side of the town, is the tavern, the Plastered Pony, or often known by many locals as the Pony. As you all wander your way that way, the familiar sounds of raucous music and loud laughter escapes out the windows. Joanna, your first time here, standing outside, looks much like any other bar, any other tavern that you've been to. Seems to be noisy outside, quite well kept up. But hanging above the door is a... Is it a horse? It's really hard to tell. The picture on it is not the best. But once you've kind of heard from your compatriots that you are coming to the Plastered Pony, okay, you could probably see how this questionable picture could be a drunken-looking horse. Pretty close. But as the three of you enter in to the establishment, we'll just bring you all in a little closer. So you're able to see a bit of the clientele in the bar. The upkept exterior belies the grungy, the stale air of the stale smell of alcohol, the well-worn wood all over the entirety of this tavern, messes that may have been there from the night previously or freshly made, spills here and there. A decently filled raucous crowd fills the bar. And as you kind of quick glance around, a couple faces and a couple things stick out. First, behind the bar, you see a goblin who looks surprisingly tall. Like, you're talking a normal bar height of like that 4.5 feet. And there's a goblin walking around behind the bar that's probably, bar to about chin height. You can tell that it's not like there's a platform behind them because the human farther in is standing up and it's still about their chest height. So that's a little interesting point. You've got, let's see, some of the more unseen races. You've got a pair of Lycanins just as you enter, a kobold right next to the door off to your right, a grizzly bear. There's a freaking grizzly bear in this bar off on the far side. And as you kind of continue to look around the bar a bit, you see off to this section over here a pen. It's almost like a pit, not a pit, but a, how do I put this? Almost like a stable inside the bar. But players, this is where I let you free. What would you like to do? Why don't we start first? Well, I'll let you do whatever you want, but I'm going to start very first with Shelly, with Guzmik. You're the one who probably knows this place better than others, so why don't you kick us off?
Okay. As we walk in, I'll look over kind of just into the left corner. The left corner, which is where I typically do my business. And kind of just, you can see me kind of just deciding no. Shake my head a little bit and like wave it away and go right up to the bar. Come on, you guys. Go.
After you.
I will step up to the very tall goblin and say, "Eggs, how's it hanging, bro?"
Ah, is that Mix? Mix, good to see ya.
Yeah,
It takes a little bit for them to kind of turn back and move up to the bar. How you doing? It's been a couple 10 days.
It's been a while. Yeah, I took a trip down to Godsheim. Took a trip down to Godsheim.
A little.
You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that happened down there, but that's a story for another day.
Well,
How about some of your cheapest for myself and my friends? Oh, wait, no. Heston, you probably don't want the cheapest, do you? And actually, Joanna, you probably don't want any of it, do you? Never mind. Just I'll take all three. You guys order whatever you want.
you want the golden grain then?
Golden grain, yep, that is what I want. I love that stuff. 3 of them.
Well, apparently we'll be carrying Guzmik home.
This is like water. It's fine.
The three
it's
three
great.
cats are right next door. It'll be just fine.
Yes.
What do you guys want?
Just a water for me.
Yeah, just the water. Well,
All right, I'm
no,
buying. Good
any
job.
wine, any mead? We've got some apple blossom mead.
I'll take that.
All right.
Looks like quite a lively place. I'm gonna maybe look around first and then partake.
Well, all right. You are all well. You're with Mix here, so you all know it's fight night, right?
Oh, I forgot to tell him still.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Fresh blood. New. Are we gonna get in on the action? We got. Well, we only got three fighters up tonight, so.
Who have you got?
Who have I got? Let's see. Well,
What is fight night?
well, fight night is a night to take on our champion, Tybalt. Gotta be kicked off his high horse, if you get what I mean. Let's see. So I know we got Snuffy's signed up. Grayson. Oh man. Oh no. And Tori. I think those are the 3 we got signed up. So Possibly one more would be good, but if not, no worries. I'm sure somebody else will step up to take the bait.
What's the grizzly bear in the corner?
What do you mean?
It's a grizzly bear, Heston.
It's a grizzly bear.
It's a grizzly bear.
What's its name?
Why do you want to know?
Just wondering.
You gotta get through Snuffy.
Who's Snuffy?
And Snuffy's the runner-up.
Are you thinking of fighting?
Maybe.
Well, you're here for betting at least. Ah, Mix, come on. What kind of crowd you bringing in?
Well, I mean, I honestly thought maybe Joanna might want to just talking about fighting on the way here, but you know, maybe this the sight of all of these, you know, kind of
I do have one question for you.
opponents.
Eggs. Weapons allowed or no?
No
Bare
weapons.
fist?
No weapons. No magic.
No. There you
Pause.
go, Joanna.
Never had the privilege of fighting a bear before.
Yeah, who
Yes.
says you're gonna be fighting a bear?
So that's not Snuffy?
I'm not saying nothing.
Nah.
Could I have 2 glasses of mead, please?
Gladly.
Thank you.
Let's see. Mix, because they're with you. Go 5 silver for everything. You gotta make sure
got
they're
it.
betting. You gotta make sure they're betting, though.
Okay. It's on me, you guys too. So
Mix.
I slide over the money.
Mix will kind
I
of.
slide.
Go ahead.
I'll slide over 6 silver.
Okay.
I'll
Thanks,
take
Mix.
I'm gonna take both of my mead and approach this person.
Okay. Before anyone else really gets too far, Mix will kind of shuffle down towards Joanna and move in a little bit. Again, he moves a little slow behind the bar. He doesn't have to turn much to reach the drinks, but slides down to you. And he goes, "Now, just saying, if you win, you get to take some of the winnings home. So we'll split that with you. Just saying, maybe whet your appetite a little."
Do I have to bet if I fight?
No need.
What's the pot up to right now?
Well, we gotta wait till we fill out the roster. We're gonna get one more here in probably a couple
okay.
minutes, and then
Yeah,
we'll
of course.
figure out the order.
Joanna, get in there.
All right, I'll take 1 mead and I'll sign up.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Fresh blood. We'll waive the cost of the mead. You're in.
All right. I clap her on the back.
Eggs is gonna kind of. Hey, you said Joanna then? And kind of scribble something out. We'll step up to the human over onto the far end of the bar, and we'll kind of talk to him for a moment before he heads off in near the stairwell and pulls out rings a heavy bell that kind of rings throughout the tavern, and then you hear Eggs shout out, "All right, all, we're up. We got our 4. We got Snuffy, Tori, Grayson, and Joanna." Missed. Here we go. Joanna, roll me a 6-sided die.
5.
All right. So it looks like we got Snuffy and Tori first. Betting's gonna open here. Right now, you got about 10-15 minutes before the fight starts. After that, we'll be seeing Grayson and Joanna. Got some fresh blood up in here. And with that, he kind of pulls out a couple glass jars hidden behind the bar and sets them off on the back shelf and scribbles out some paper with the with Snuffy and Tori written onto the kind of on the jugs, as a few people start coming up to start placing a few bets for this first round action that's coming through. And with that, I think we heard Hestian heading off towards the bear.
Well, I'm gonna start by talking to this fine elven-looking folk.
You, as you kind of walk up, you see this elf figure kind of chatting, laughing, and having a one-sided almost conversation with this grizzly bear, who, as you really start looking, you notice that they are holding in two hands their own kind of drink that he seems to be pulling from on occasion. The elf next to him kind of got the silver, whitish looking hair, and a couple times he laughs, you kind of see that he's got pretty long incisors.
All right. Interesting. Well, Matt, my name is Hestian.
They'll kind of pause and while laughing, kind of glance over at you and turn over with a drink in their hand and well met indeed. The name's Raxel. What can I do for you?
Oh, I was just wondering. You seem very sober, and yet you're having a conversation with a bear.
Well, this bear is it is a good and trusted friend of mine. So why should I not have a great conversation with him?
It's very odd. I've never seen a person have a full-on conversation with a bear, or really any other animal. I've seen people have one-sided conversations, but it seems like you are listening and hearing things that only you can hear.
You'll get kind of while talking with this Raxel, the bear will kind of lean forward a bit in your general direction, and this is a pretty darn big bear. And kind of give you a and kind of give a little bit of, not really a menacing snarl, but coming from a bear, anything seems menacing. As Raxel kind of glances over, or watches the interaction, and then afterwards starts kind of chuckling to himself. That's good. That's good.
But I've been in the circus, so having a large animal snuffing at me is like, oh, all right. I look up at the bear and say, well, Matt, mead?
And we'll just kind of hold its own drink and take a drink of it.
Cheers. Are you fighting this evening, good Goliath? Put the other mead down and nurse on mine. I'm talking directly to the bear now.
You'll kind of get that side eye of the bear towards Raxel, and Raxel will kind of interrupt. Yeah, probably be fighting. We'll see how the night goes. Gotta hold his own out there.
Excellent. I'm certain that you have a high degree of prowess. I can't wait to see what comes of anyone that enters the ring with you. Where does one place bets, by the by?
That's up at the bar. Gotta just let them know who you're betting for, and they'll take care of you and get your script back.
What would What would your bear friend's name be if I wanted to bet on him?
Oh, this is the champion of the bar. This is Tybalt.
Ah,
You gotta
well met, Tybalt.
He only fights once tonight, so they gotta get through to him first. So you can't bet on him quite yet.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. Well, with that, I am going to head back to the bar.
Kuzmik, Joanna, would you have wandered anywhere off? Would you have tried to get a table? What would you two be doing?
Does Kuzmik has been in this fighting arena, not fighting, I don't think, but she's been here before to see fights. Is it understood that nobody can help from the side, like do a healing spell or anything like that? Is that 100% frowned on?
100% frowned on. They will throw you out if they catch it.
Okay. How you feeling? You feel like the bear is you gotta get to the bear though. I mean, I don't think you can shoot a crossbow across the pen there.
I'm better with my fists.
You are.
We're doing good.
You can do this.
Where are you at, Guzmik?
I have no idea. Oh, here I am. I don't know where Joanna is.
Joanna's right there.
Uh-oh.
You guys can always stay at the bar if you want.
That's where we are.
Guzmik, did you happen to say that you still had some of those wonderful seasonings that we had at the last place, the mushrooms?
Well,
The
I
oatmeal?
always have the mountain's foot, I think. I always have some on me. On my person, if you will.
Is it dried or fresh?
These are dried. I mean,
How many do you have?
well, it's a powder, so
Roll a d4
I-
for me, Shelly.
have a lot. If you count every grain, 2.
You probably have about 2 uses left of it. More of your personal amount because you haven't been able to restock yet.
Well, I
Run a
don't
little
have a
dry.
kilo. I don't have a lot. And if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I think I don't want to be caught doing that.
Well, you wouldn't be. It would be me.
Well, everybody knows I carry this on. Well, I guess not everybody.
And
I'm
you can
not that
get it
famous.
anywhere in this town. Hell,
Okay.
you can get it at the bar down there for.
I'm going to take my mead to another table and just kind of people watch, but not be in earshot of this conversation.
Sure. Where you heading?
Just go up here. Be able to see the pen a little bit.
What path would you have taken to get there? Just kind of so I can get an idea. Were you kind of heading up this way or you're heading up closer to the door?
Yeah,
Up to the side? Okay.
up.
Sure. Let's see. So it looks like at this table back here, you had a couple people kind of quickly rolling dice with each other, kind of trading coins. You see, trading relatively quickly. Quick dice roll, money change, dice roll, money change. Very fast paced. Looks like you got a gentleman kind of sitting all alone, or a couple gentlemen kind of sitting all alone between these two. As you get up towards what looks like a stable, you kind of catch that this is probably the fighting ring, and all that wood inside of the stable, the pen, really shows that there's a lot of action that goes on in there. Stained of a little bit of blood, well worn from all the wrestling and foot traffic, it seems, in it. It looks like you see a couple people who have actually already already set up in excitement for what is to come this evening. Also, thank you, Madcap, for that subscription with your Prime. It's awesome. So Joanna, just trying to get away.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess since you're in the corner, might as well keep talking a couple more. You've got another couple of people down here. Oh, here, this way, better. That seem to kind of just be looking around the bar. Almost seems like some mercenaries sitting there, kind of cloaked, still wearing their cloaks from the road. And then you got a kobold, a blue-skinned kobold, kind of hanging out here in the corner. So that's kind of the general clientele that you kind of work near.
Cool. I'll probably maybe watch the game a little bit, but still keep looking around.
All right, Gizmic, here's the thing. I don't even think that what you have is going to even affect the person I was thinking about giving it to.
Well, we can only
So-
hope. I'll give you what I have, but I feel like they will taste it. It's a very distinct flavor, as you know, and it's well, I think I know who you're talking about, and I think they have a pretty decent sense of smell and taste.
Yes. All right.
Did
we'll,
you see
we'll
what
skip
they
it for
were
now.
drinking? No.
There's something. There's something in its mug, and I didn't see what it was that it was drinking. So, well,
I
it
mean, we
would be
gotta
fun.
let's workshop this because I want to see Joanna win.
I do as well.
I'll do
and it-
anything except cast a spell and get tossed out of the pony for life.
Well, and that's the problem is that I think I would get tossed out of the pony for life if they found out what I was thinking about doing.
Well, at least this isn't your hometown.
Yes, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well,
All right. We'll wait, and we'll see. Let's let Joanna get through at least the first fight or two, and if it seems like we're going to be seeing a battle between our fine monk friend and a bear, we'll have to come up with something to assist.
I will put my brain power to it. And of course, all you
Excellent.
see is my gross black fingernail tapping my head.
If it was couples, if it was dual, like two people fighting
Mhm.
at the same time against two other people, I certainly would have volunteered to go in as well with Joanna, because me behind one and just sucker punch it in the kidneys, knock it down.
Yeah, Heston, I can definitely see you teaming up with Joanna against a grizzly bear.
It would be fun. Look,
You are braver than I'll give you credit. You are braver than I had initially thought.
at one time
No
we had a
offense.
wyvern. At one time we had a wyvern in the circus. It was quite amazing. Had to keep feeding it raw chicken.
Hmm.
Interesting times, though. Yes.
It's not a bad flavor if you can get past the vomit that would occur. I mean, I guess maybe it's just goblins.
Yes. Sorry.
Did you get that bug?
No, unfortunately, I didn't.
Oh,
Eye on it.
I also had a bug. This place has really gone downhill in the last 2 weeks.
Well, you spill a bunch of wine on the floor, it attracts ants and other things. It's horrible.
And yeah. I don't spill
Alright.
any. I mean,
I
it all
I
goes
wouldn't
in here.
either.
Yeah.
Exactly. But someone
Every-
knocks a bottle over, it's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an accident. I mean, every drop is precious. Unless it's
Yes.
this golden grain. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of like water, but it does what I need it to. Hydration is kind of important, and then also a little bit of a kick, if you know.
Yes. I'm sorry, I've got to go and take care of what I had left as a distraction and to get back to them. So you'll pardon me for a moment. And Hastian's going to go back over to, I'm sorry, his name again was?
Raxel.
Raxel. See, I'm sorry, I apologize. I forgot one of my cups of mead. And is it still full or did they empty it?
Probably still sitting there.
Yeah, I pick it up. I apologize. Forgetful as always.
Well, I thought I had another waiting for me. That's all right.
I'll tell you what, maybe as the night grows on, we can talk more. You look like a brother from a person of my ancestry, perhaps. Maybe a bit smaller in the ears, though.
Well, feel free to come on by whenever you want.
Thank you, Rexel. Hestian is the name. I will talk with you later this evening. And I'm going to walk back to the bar, and I'm going to ask for eggs to come over, and I'm going to place a bet.
Okay.
Joanna's the first one up, right?
Snuffy and Tori. The only two they're taking bets on at the moment.
Oh. Which one's Snuffy?
Don't know. Haven't asked.
Eggs. Can you point out the two contenders? Which is which?
I don't know if that might be rigging the books, but I guess everyone else already knows. You got Snuffy down there. You can kind of see their well, let's see. You can kind of see their fur ears from back here. And as you look over, you do see a lycanon that essentially looks like an anthropomorphic wolf standing there
right.
laughing with another lycanon at a table. And
right. Who's Tori?
And Tori is that the tall, quiet one up way by the pen. And
5 silver on Tori.
5 silver on Tori?
5 silver on Tori. I don't even need to know anymore. Just
okay.
The quiet ones are always the ones that are very dangerous. Joanna, as you can see, is not very talkative. She likes to sit and watch. So just letting you know if you're going to place a bet.
Yeah, say, you got any inside information?
On Joanna?
Yeah, it's new blood.
Oh, yes. She's quite an accomplished fighter. I'm going to be betting the same, if not more, on Joanna when it's her turn to fight.
He'll kind of pull you in. She's going up against that Grayson, that orcish looking guy down at the table sitting all alone down there. Just to let you know.
Over. Yes, well, she'll make quick work of him.
Okay, good confidence. We'll see how this goes. With
By
that,
the by,
go ahead.
could you send a mead over to this guy?
Rexel?
Raxel?
thank you.
Yeah, sure can. That'll be 2 silver.
Done and done, sir.
With that, you'll kind of hear some more calling about everyone getting in, placing your final bets. We're getting to that point where the fight's about to begin, and most of the bar kind of gets up and works their way over towards the pen. Anyone else placing any bets or anything?
Yeah, Guzmik's gonna drop down. She's gonna drop down a gold on. You said it was. Who's fighting
Snuffy
right now?
versus
Snuffy
Tori.
and Tori. Just gonna drop down a gold on Snuffy.
Okay. Both of you would have gotten kind of with a little script with the date, who you bet for, and your total amount, just so that you're able to kind of collect your winnings at the end.
Okay.
With that, the bell rings out again, and off to the pen we go. I want...
Hestian,
go ahead.
Hestian is staying right up here, not going near the pen at all, keeping an eye on our friends right here, and seeing who the hell this is.
Just another kind of barkeep back there, but if you want to talk to him, you're more than welcome to.
Just leaning back against the bar, watching the fight from back here, and keeping an eye on on the bear and say, "So, who do you think's going to win?" And then we can go back to the pen.
Okay. Yeah, they'll make chit chat as they're kind of keeping an eye. Let's see.
Guzmek, I just want it to be known, is keeping an eye on Joanna and making sure nobody tries to spike her drink or interferes with her in any way.
Okay.
I want to let her get in her zone.
Probably had a few people get close by at some point, but as they were kind of heading that general direction, but nothing seemed untoward that was occurring.
Okay.
Let's get Allie and Shelly. Why don't you both... No, yes. Why don't you both roll me a d20, please?
Eight.
6.
Okay. It does seem like the strong silent type was getting a bit more of the attention. Some as you kind of hear as people start working their way over that way, that Tori's known for her grappling and close quarters kind of takedowns. But then you get more whispers about how, you know, Snuffy's just kind of a beast himself, and his own kind of worry that the betting pool between the two is pretty close. You've got 8 on Snuffy, total 8 gold on Snuffy and 6 on Tori.
Okay.
With that, you can kind of see Hessian, the barkeep, kind of looks over you for a little bit, and once it seems like everybody's ready inside, they'll kind of ring the bell and then kind of settle back to kind of sitting and chatting with you. If you know, as you're both kind of watching the fight, doesn't take too terribly long. A couple minutes, a couple close calls of Snuffy almost being locked into an armbar. Get a few, you know, he's able to kind of work his way out and throw Tori kind of across the pen where she hits pretty darn hard, and scuffle a bit more before finally Tori is taken down. Get a bit of cheers, a bit of jeers. Seemed to be a you know, pretty close fight. Let's see, with a 14. We're talking additional. Sorry, now I'm trying to do math in my head. 8 to 6, 6. Guzmek, you're able to collect back 2 gold, we'll say. You spent 1, got 2.
Cool.
Doubled up. And with that, you'll you know, everybody kind of disperses away from the pen for a bit. Tori's very quickly kind of picked up, taken care of. They've got I wouldn't say a medic on staff, but they got somebody able to kind of rouse her and hand her a drink and get her back to her table. Then you hear from the bar, "All right, that's the first round done. That's Snuffy here for the win. Second round of betting's open. That's gonna be Grayson and Joanna. Joanna's the new blood if you wanna bet on her. Be back in about 10 minutes.
Gonna go over and put a gold on Johanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 3 gold on Joanna.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Hey, I mean, you did it to me before. I'm not trying to make
True.
you feel bad, though. You remember when you gave him all
Yeah.
that extra money and then I felt
Yeah.
guilted into
Yeah.
doing it? I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it happens sometimes.
Yes, I know.
I also have possibly more faith in Joanna winning than you do. Hmm?
Such a low blow. But, yes, I expect that from someone of your stature.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that because I don't think that we want to get thrown out of this place because we're fighting.
Well, we could take it to the ring, maybe.
We'll take it outside later.
You got it, Goose.
But then I give him a wink to let him know I'm kidding.
Of course, I was too.
Okay, well.
I'm up in my bet to 2 gold.
Okay.
Mike and Shelly, why don't you both give me a d20 roll, please?
$12.
8. Nope, 1.
Why don't you, Oh, Ashton, give me another roll.
$12.
All right, with the surprisingly about the time that they're gonna get the second round kicked off, you kind of glance over and the jars are surprisingly even. Looks like about 12 gold. Whether it was people propping up, allies propping up Joanna, or others just caught a glance and thought they'd throw in for the long shot. With that, we're going to kick off the next round. All right,
Long shot?
Joanna and Grayson, hop on in and let's get this going.
Yeah, Joanna! And I bang the table and I yell.
All right, why don't we...
This time I'm moving right up front.
Okay. Same kind of thing. A decent number of people kind of move forward. You got... do I want to move everybody? Yeah, I probably don't want to move everybody, but you got everybody kind of keeping an eye. Most of them moving over, ready to get started. Joanna, why don't you... I think we always go perception. So why don't we just go perception for the... for your roll. Initiative. That's what I'm looking for.
$12.
Okay. You are going to be up first. Probably have a little higher reaction speed than this orc standing in front of you. They're probably they're wearing kind of a light shirt still, but nothing too terribly constricting, and they seem pretty buff. Ready, fists up, kind of waiting for you to make the first move as you hear the ding off into the corner, and we're off. What would you like to do?
Sweep the leg, Joanna.
Punch him in the face! Do it!
I'm not gonna get distracted by Kusik and Stian. I'm going to drop into my dragon stance. Just very low, like stable. Turn that on. And then I'm going to go with the flurry of blows. I'm gonna aim both of them at the face. It's like nose-ish area.
Okay.
How do I do it?
Yeah, you just have to go to your actions.
I am in actions. Am I?
It's been
No, I'm not.
been a week
No,
since
I'm
we
not.
fought, and you already forgot
I'm
everything.
so sorry. Okay, first one is 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
The second one is 24.
Oh God, nice.
And then I also have the what is it? The stunning fist. So if I hit the same creature with 2 strikes, I stun the creature. I have to do a fortitude save against DC.
Okay. Let's start with your damage.
Both, right?
Yep.
4.
And you should be a D10. because this is your dragon stance kicking.
Fist. I didn't do a kick. I did.
Oh, okay. You
I
just because
did
you
2 kicks.
entered in dragon stance, so I thought you were gonna be kicking.
No, not yet.
Okay.
And then the other one. 8.
Okay.
I'm
Kind
gonna
of.
look across the table and look at whoever's that person sitting across from me.
Mhm.
That one, yeah. Say, look at that! She's giving him a chance.
Let me just check something because that was potent. Right. Where is your stunning?
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Ah, okay. All right. So that is a will save. Will?
Or
Thank you. Okay. Your DC, so that's enough for a fail, so they're going to be stunned 1. The very quick action that you went to this low stance and kind of prepped with you, expecting you to kind of kick out, but instead getting a couple fists to the face kind of sent them reeling back. Yeah, they kind of pauses and kind of wipes his face as you successfully stunned him for 1 of his turns. With that, he will respond in kind. Let's see. Find this again.
how does he get to respond in kind? He's stunned for.
He's stunned for 1 of his actions.
Oh.
Yep. So if he crit fails, he'd be stunned for 3, which is his entire turn.
Okay.
All right. He's gonna.
Pathfinder's weird.
It is a little different. A little different. With that, and a couple quick punches to the face is gonna kind of try to overwhelm you with brute force, and will take his 2 strikes at you. One completely missing, that sent him a little woozy, and as you seem to, I don't know, maybe got a little cocky, or maybe expected him not to be turned around so quick. Go ahead.
You're using a spear.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I got this.
Okay.
He's a fighter. He knows what he's doing. It's easier than trying to build everything up perfectly.
Well, he doesn't. He rolled a 1.
Yeah, he does not on that one, that's for sure. Alright, and then I did not build out the damage, so that'll be the one I do have to roll for. You do take on the second one as you kind of duck the first, and the second strike does catch you right in the cheek as well. You actually take 5 points of damage because it was a natural 20. Critical strike. But
You got this, Joanna!
that's all he's got. Kind of catching you off guard seems to kind of bolster him a bit as he looks a little woozy on his legs. Your turn.
Okay, so instead of going with the fist first, I'm gonna do a sweeping of the legs with the dragon kick.
Okay.
Dragon tail. Which would be the first one.
Mhm.
13.
He is actually able to jump over that one.
Okay. And then I'm trying to think of what I want to do. It's gonna be the flurry of blows again. Maybe go. God, the knee's kind of aggressive. Go for the knees when he jumps over it, or like.
Okay.
Lapse him.
Uh-huh.
Kicks,
Okay.
punches.
Kicks.
Because you can say you can use your dragon stance kicks if you want with flurry of blows.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I want to do.
What do you got?
Sorry, I was just making sure I could do it twice.
Good.
Oh, and then I just do -5. 13.
Same thing. He's kind of expected it and took a step back with that one knee that you're aiming for.
Alright, and I'll do it again. 4.
I think he's on to you. He knows what you're doing. Okay, with that, he's going to go right into, again, the full kind of flurry to do anything that he can do, because it seems to be his specialty, is just laying on the pressure. So we're going to... Looks like he got a 23 to hit you. I think the other ones miss.
It's my AC, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So for another 5 points of damage. And we'll throw it right back to you.
I can't do 5 easily with 4.
Yeah, I'll do a +1 on it next time. Here, actually. Don't worry too much about it. Just do the 4.
I'll just manually do it.
Yeah. And we're back to you.
Alright. I'm pretty mad that I missed. I'm going for the face again. With the double.
Punches, kicks?
Punches.
Okay.
Because it worked the first time, so it has to work again. 21.
Oh, anyone definitely hits. Why don't you roll damage?
3.
Just enough. As you take your first kind of punch to him, that glass jaw kind of... you catch it right away. You go in for your second strike, and he's already, like, fallen over. You got it.
Yeah! I spill some of my drink on the ground because I shoot my arm in the air with drink in hand.
Is he unconscious, or...?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Knocked out. He'll probably, again, that same kind of person that ran over to Tori will run over. They'll kind of glance over at you, kind of see the, the bruise and the cut lip kind of thing, but won't really focus on you at all. Turn back. You'll hear Eggs back at the bar. Hey, new blood's got it. All right. Looks like we got Snuffy and Joanna. Snuffy and Joanna coming up. You got about 15. Everyone, come on and refill your drinks before we get going. So you have a bit of time if you want to kind of take a bit to get patched up or ask for help. You can always get healed. If not, you can always kind of ride it out.
Hey, Guzmik, if you want to make money off of me,
Yeah.
maybe we should...
Come here. And I'll cast a heal on her. Let's see. I think this is how I am doing this. I so rarely do. Oh no. Okay, wait. Let me do that again. Okay. We got time.
You do heal 1.
Let me do that again. Okay.
Thank you.
These drinks, I thought they were a little watery, but they're not. Okay. I can do just this other one. I'm gonna do, let's see. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So we got heal and heal versus... No, this is it. Come on. Yeah! 6 back.
Oh,
How do you
better.
feel? How you feel? Are you still injured, or are you feeling better?
no, I'm almost full. Doing good. Ready.
Okay. All right. Do you need another drink? Keep you limber. I got you.
Might not hurt.
Okay. I run back over to Eggs.
Okay.
We need a... Did you have mead?
Yeah.
What did you have? We need another mead for my champion over there.
You want me to take it off your winnings?
That'd be fine. Yep.
Okay.
Right away. Keep them coming. Let's go.
So you probably be handed 5 gold back and a drink.
Okay.
And how much do I get back?
4.5 gold. So for 4 gold, for 5 silver.
I run the drink over to Joanna. Here you go. Drink up.
Down it and put it down.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the 4 gold, put it on the bar, and say 4 on Johanna.
You got it.
There it is. Did I hear what Hestian put down?
You're up here.
You're
healing
probably
her
running
goal.
back
I
and
know,
forth
but-
with drinks, so I don't think you heard it.
Okay. Well, I put down 5.
I mean, you were just handed 5, so you might have done the same thing to kind of push it right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Joanna, obviously.
Yes.
On Snuffy.
Okay. If there's nothing else, I will jump ahead. But if there's something you guys want to roleplay or anything, I can wait.
I'm trying to figure out if I can get away with doing a feat and not getting in trouble by the establishment. It's not a spell, but it's kind of spelly.
I mean, you might be okay, but you know, I guess you're a little unsure. You might have to risk it if you feel like it.
I want to do intimidating glare.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't quite know what demoralize.
Essentially, it'd be a -1 kind of to his attacks, and I think damage. I'll look it up here in a second. I knew I was supposed to read up on or remember what demoralize was because 2 of you have taken that.
Let me. Jeez.
But yeah, honestly, that will be just fine. I don't think there's going to be anyone calling you out for giving someone the stink eye.
Okay. I might hang on to that one until like they're actually. Ugh, I should have had that figured out before I said I was gonna do it.
No. You can definitely wait. I mean, you could pregame it. You could kind of give him that side eye for, or you know, kind of stare him down and you know, doing the hype up with Joanna as you stare down Snuffy.
Yeah, I also maybe wanted to say like, hey Snuffy, as he's walking by, heard you failed gym class, I don't know, or something like that.
Okay.
Oh God.
It's all about the spell, not the words.
Yeah, it's all about what it does.
Yeah.
Even though you're using a glare, which is no words. He heard it.
That just bumps it up a little bit. Extra demoralized. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay, so status, I think it's status penalty equal to all checks and DCs, which we'll add to, I'll add it for this fight at the very least to kind of attacks.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh.
All right. Anything else?
Let's get it.
Yeah, it is right. Perfect.
Get it.
Great. With that, you actually, I need Shelly and Mike to please again roll a d20 for me.
Snuffy!
17.
Okay. Snuffy is still the front runner. And Joanna, that pile is not very big in your bowl. Just so that if you kind of glanced over and looked at it.
That's good.
Yeah, that means that no one's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got high odds on
Just saying, you're not expected to win this one.
Nice.
All right, Snuffy's already in. Joanna, why don't you hop on in there?
Let's go.
All right, I did forget the fact that you guys are not standing directly in front of you. So you will have to, whoever goes first, is going to have some burn an action to actually step in to get within fighting range, just so that you're aware. Toggle combat. Why don't you give me a perception check for your initiative? You're definitely.
Does that mean I get to choose if I go first or
well,
not?
honestly, if you want, you can just kind of sit back and wait for him if you wanted to.
You could go into your dragon stance and then you could hold action until he gets close.
Yep.
And the minute he closes, you unleash hell.
I will take the advice from my adoring fans and drop into a dragon stance and hold.
Okay. Dragon stance is on. Looks good. Okay. As you kind of prep to get ready, so too does Snuffy. And with your delayed action and I guess maybe knowing that he wants to take on the champion, his wolf features and his himself kind of seem to expand and swell a bit. The shoulders hunch forward, the muscles bulge a bit, the snarling teeth seem to grow longer. As this Lycanon Snuffy changes his form to a more feral beast and charges ahead to you. Why don't you make an attack roll, seeing as Snuffy has charged into your defensive space.
He doesn't sound very demoralized.
Nine.
He's able to kind of... So it looks like it was a punch then?
Yeah, I couldn't find the dragon tail.
He's able to kind of push right through the punch. Doesn't really seem to faze him at all as he pulls back his hand to strike you, but instead of the fist, he is coming in full blown with claws ready.
How's that fair?
It's allowed, but only a 9 to strike you.
Misses. So.
With moving up to you, taking the moment to kind of transform, that is the end of his turn. We're circling back to you.
Sweet. The first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my leg and like swing it down on his head, I guess.
Okay.
Do the dragon tail.
Kick him in the
This is for
muzzle.
7. Very bad.
Natural
It was-
1 even, completely missed. You do though splinter a board at his feet.
Intimidating. And then I'll follow up with the flurry of blows.
Okay.
We'll just go like straight punches. The snout.
All right,
A 21.
definitely hits.
And it needs to be -2, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, technically it should be -4 because it was your second attack. but it still does hit.
Okay.
So this one will be your -8. Yeah.
16 with it included.
That one's a miss.
16?
Well, so yeah, so the 17 hits and 16 misses.
Oh, duh. Okay. So then also need to do a fortitude save.
Even if you hit him once?
Yeah.
Brutal.
If either strike hits and deals damage.
Okay, well, why don't you give me a damage roll for 1 while I roll this fortitude.
Let's see. 21. So 7 damage.
Yeah, that one definitely catches him pretty surprisingly and unaware, and said you're aiming for his face. Same kind of thing. Seems to have kind of a glass jaw and does reel back, and seems that he's going to need a moment to kind of reorientate himself because he did fail his fortitude save. So he will be stunned 1.
Sweet.
I think that's your
That's
3
it.
actions. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, taking a moment to kind of shake away the punch, and will turn back towards you, growling very angrily, and make a couple strikes against you. Just try to roll these quick. Keep on moving. God dang it. Still disoriented from that first strike again. Swings really wide, and you're able to kind of stay away from those claws. And then the second one comes in right after it again, able to kind of block it and glance it away. You're up.
Okay. How tall are they, or how are they standing?
Standing up fully, probably be close to 7 feet. But at the moment, they're kind of hunched down, trying to swing at you.
I'm trying to think if I do a knee. Is that are they too high or anything?
You can make a jumping knee. If you also like solar plexus, if you want, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Anything can be done.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
And then maybe a regular just kick forward follow up for the fury of blows. Do 2 of them.
Okay.
So it's technically it'll be fist. 13.
All that fur kind of makes it difficult to find that solar plexus. Doesn't really seem to have much effect to him.
12.
Same thing. Able to kind of withstand your attacks. Doesn't even seem like he's really dodging much even.
Alright, and then we'll do the dragon tail.
And it should be still your 3rd attack.
Right? Yes.
Yep.
Oh, good call. Good call. How do
Oh,
I? 5.
Able to fend you off and be ready again for another set of strikes. We're just gonna jump right into it. 16, 12, and a natural 20. I'm so good at
Natural
this.
20.
Oh, wait.
yeah.
All right, I rolled the same instead of skipping down, but even still, a natural 20 would still end up getting you. Just regular damage. Okay, that's not right. Hold on. You rolled a 3 plus 3. 6 points of damage you will take.
Take half.
Yeah, there you go. Well, actually, no, it wasn't natural 20. It was all 12. Forgot it was a natural 20. You almost got away with it. That seems to kind of bolster them and get excited a bit. The first kind of swipes at you didn't really seem to be working, but a kick down, kind of aiming for your thigh, almost numbs your entire leg for a moment. Back to you. What would you like to do?
You got this. Sweep the leg.
Come, swing in the leg. $16.
Nope, that strike to the leg seemed to slow you down just enough that he's able to kind of step past it.
Okay, going with the trusty fist.
Okay.
17.
That does hit.
Thank God. 4.
Okay. Still got one more action.
One more, and then they will also have to do the fortitude.
Oh, you were right.
14.
He is able to kind of that strike was a fist. You said, where were you aiming that strike that hit him?
Going with the nose. Or just why break something that's not broken? Or wait, why fix something that's not broken?
Sure.
There you go.
So you kind of went for that nose strike, and your next attack, you kind of swung again in the same general area, expecting him to kind of dodge, but he seemed to have just kind of like shocked and surprised that you would have struck him in the nose, and he didn't move. So your fist kind of went a little wide as he takes a moment and is just like eyes watering on the nose, and he critically failed his stunning strike fortitude, so he is stunned 3. You
Let's
catch him in
go.
that moment of kind of that staggering, like trying to catch and hold on to his nose for fear of like it falling off almost. We're back to you.
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Is he on all 4s or is he on 2?
You know what? We'll say he is for you.
Is which
on
one?
all 4s.
That's not the one I wanted.
Oh well, if you want standing's easy. I'll give you standing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's standing and he's protecting his face, I am doing a swing straight up his legs.
Like an uppercut to the crotch?
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
22.
That definitely hits. Why don't you roll damage?
I look at Gizmek and go, Wolfman's
11.
got nards!
Yeah, with that kick, out. That was a brutal finishing move that has a good half the bar going that ooh reaction. As they all kind of glance back and look as Snuffy's eyes cross and arms kind of shakily reaching down as he tumbles back. And you hear the bell ring. And that's Joanna! Joanna won! You hear a lot of frustrated kind of belly aching. You've got a few fans who seem to have cashed in on the long bid that was Joanna. With that, we'll bring it back to everyone else. What do you want to do? We're back at it. We got it looks like we got the fresh blood against Tybalt, the champion. Place your bets and get your drinks. This is gonna be a good one.
Go up and ask how much did I win?
Uh, 10 gold.
Betting it all on
What?
Joanna.
Ride on Joanna, okay?
Letting it ride.
I gotta heal and stuff. Oh.
I run over to Joanna and pour my healing potion down her throat. Since I have no more heals.
You would probably have enough time to kind of bandage her up, and you could attempt the one of the medicine check heals if you would like.
I was gonna say I have the tools.
You guys would only get one
Yeah,
shot at it,
yeah.
so you can't do multiple.
Oh, pressure. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm like her in the boxing ring, like the person that squirts the water in the mouth and wipes her off and holds a bucket for her to spit.
Okay.
So I will try to do that.
Do we both do a medicine check?
Oh, could I help her do it?
You
That
could
increase
assist.
her
Yeah, you could
chances?
assist, and if you roll high enough, you'd actually be able to do a lot of healing.
Yeah, let's do that, Joanna.
So I roll. So
Whoever wants to roll, either person. The better you roll, the better chance, or the higher chance you have of doing extra healing.
I'm pretty good at this, but
I am
I'll-
too, but maybe I should save my rolls for actual fighting. I'm afraid to use a good one.
It's up to you.
You got it.
Okay, so you're gonna roll with an additional. So we're just gonna add +2 to it.
22.
Okay.
That's good, right?
Yep, it wasn't a critical success, but it was still a success. So you're gonna get 2d8 health back.
Woo! 2d8. You want me to roll, or do you want to roll? Joanna.
You got it.
Okay. Shh. 3. 3 total.
Love it.
Sorry. Not great.
That's funny. 20 out of 32.
So you still have that healing potion if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her mine.
Okay.
Because I feel a little bad about that. How much did we say it was? 1d8.
Those are still
I have
1d8s. Yep.
Joanna, you want to roll this?
Sure.
Okay.
One.
Oh, jeez.
Hastian, how
I
you
hope this
feeling
was
about
meant
that
to
10
be.
gold?
I'm feeling good still.
Okay.
Yup. Gonna feel real good.
What else we got? What else we got?
Chaos arrow. I don't know how that helps.
I think that's good. It's getting desperate there. Oh, okay. So you're. You want some water?
Take a water and then pull out the little worry stone in my pocket, maybe, and start.
I get you another
Relaxing.
mead, but I don't know if you cross the threshold and then
gonna
your
say-
punches get.
I
My
haven't
last one
mastered Drunken Fist yet.
Okay. Okay.
I've got faith in you. You've got this.
How did you feel when you had the mountain's foot? Do you want me to sprinkle some in your drink? I mean,
I think I would pet the bear.
yeah.
You did that. So maybe not.
I'll get your water.
No, just stay right here.
Okay.
Let me go to the corner.
Anything else kind of during this bit of a break period?
No.
I mean, if you just put it out there, you could possibly try convincing eggs to push the round off just a little bit longer. Kind of give her a chance to recover if you want to try to get another another little delay.
We would need like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, and probably another 10 minutes would get you another chance to kind of bandage her up a little bit.
Make for a better fight.
Yeah, I'll come back over and see if I can talk to Eggs about that.
Well, I mean, she does look pretty beat up. Raxel, you mind giving us a little more? Do you think Tybalt will be okay with that? Kind of glance over, seeing Hastian kind of chat with her. Kind of no real animosity toward you. You didn't try to do anything.
And I bought him a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Bought him a drink.
Yeah, that should be fine. Just we'll let the fresh blood get a little rest.
I think that would be really beneficial to her. She's done 2 fights in a row, and I mean, very successful.
It'll be a good match.
All right, I guess you got it. All right, we're gonna give it just a little break. That newbie needs a little rest, so make sure you get your bets in.
Thanks, Eggs. You're the best.
All right, why don't you make another medicine check? Same thing. Either person could do it. You're gonna be getting another +2.
You got it.
Can we actually take 5?
Yeah, just about. Yep.
Ooh.
Okay. Leave them hanging on whether or not the medicine check works.
No. We'll see. We'll get ready and get prepped.
21.
Okay. I think we were saying that's 2d8.
Yeah, oh, come on. Okay.
Come
Jail.
on.
Hold on. I need the dice.
Changed my dice last session.
Okay. Yep. One of these is gonna need to get used again. 9. It's all right.
What's that bring you up to?
30 out of 32. That's better than my last fight.
They're not fighting a grizzly last time.
Goosemek,
Okay.
did you put any money down?
No, and I didn't pick up my winnings either. So I bet 5
Yeah, so you'd get
previously.
12 back.
12, pushing it all back forward.
This is going against a grizzly bear. Joanna's up
Yeah, you
against a
guys
grizzly
are-
bear, but all
Easy
right.
come, easy go. I gotta show faith in my sister.
Okay. With that, Kuzma kind of gets that last second bid in as the entirety of the bar now kind of pushes towards the pen, getting into place. And before you almost are even ready, you see the crowd kind of part as Tybalt, this massive grizzly bear, kind of saunters his way forward, not seeming terribly intimidating, being down on the ground, very big, but then standing up. A few people actually even like pull out a few of the wood slots to allow Tybalt to get in to the ring. As across from you stands up a massive 8-9 foot grizzly bear. And with that, we are going to take a little break, refill our drinks. It is getting a little stressful out here, so why doesn't everyone take a little break? We'll be back in about 5 minutes to kind of see the conclusion of this fight and if Joanna is able to go one-on-one versus a grizzly bear. All right, see y'all soon. Bye. Welcome back, everyone, to Cyrenthe, playing Pathfinder on my channel. Just want to remind, I know we don't have a whole lot of people watching, but remind you that if you want to come on in by the Twitch chat, donate any bits, you can give some hero points to our players. And actually, Joanna, remember, you have 1 hero point that you can use to affect your dice roll. Kuzmik, you do have 3. Remember that. Remember, for the cost of 2, you can affect an enemy's roll. So just kind of remember that that is out there in the open to utilize if necessary.
We've never used that for my fight before, ever. Probably.
That was a crossbow. Oh no, that wasn't a crossbow because someone else was hitting you.
Yeah.
So with this, the bar had given a longer break to Joanna, giving her a chance to kind of rest up a bit, catch her breath going against the champion, Tybalt, the grizzly bear. The crowd around you, now that Tybalt is in the ring, is getting very excited and kind of cheering. Everyone is cheering for Tybalt, except for the one little blue kobold that is cheering for Joanna. Looking over at the bar, you kind of glance to see Eggs standing on the bar. No one else is over there, so Eggs is up, standing at the bar, watching what's about to happen. And that's when you kind of notice they are wearing, like, 12-inch platform shoes.
Nice.
Kind of glances over to the other bartender and... All right, let's get this going. All bets are closed. Hit it! As the other bartender hits the bell. Let me just get you guys. Start the combat. No, now I gotta do this. I don't remember how to do all these, so that we're moving smoothly. Why don't you give me your perception check for... Gotcha, initiative. Okay. Where would you have started? Would you still have started in the corner, or do you think you would have stepped out into the kind of the middle again?
I'll step out to the middle, but a space farther back, just 'cause he's very, very big.
It's a very
Could
big
Guzmik,
bear.
could Guzmik get behind Joanna, like outside the ring, and do another intimidating glare, like pull up the green lenses and just show the red eyes?
Sure.
So like Joanna can't see it, but the bear, Tybalt, he'll see it.
Okay. What does Tybalt have to do for that?
Oh, why do you ask me these things?
It's just a button to click for you to know what it is, because can't remember everything.
Okay, I got it.
Intimidating glare.
Intimidating glare is... Did it pop up?
Yep. Oh,
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Hold on. Because I clicked it. Oh, it's because I have both highlighted on my screen. Yes, that's what my bad. Going back to chat. Apologies. So Joanna wasn't supposed to roll. It was just Tybalt. Tybalt rolled a 13 against your demoralize, which is... Come on. Where are you at? There you are. Now to check your demoralize. Sorry, rolling all these things to try to figure out what is he rolling against. Oh, you make an intimidation check. No, oh yeah,
Was that
technically
it?
there's your, yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Shoot. It didn't work, did it?
Unfazed.
Put the glasses back down.
With this,
Look at the floor.
you can keep attempting it if you want, kind of thing. We'll let you do it kind of once around if you really feel like you want to.
Okay. I want to back off, let Joanna do some stuff.
Okay. Tybalt, trained well to the sound of the bell, is going to charge forward, staying on all fours for the moment, kind of to run up to you, and quick get a couple slashes. First strike, and second. 21 and a 20, which I think both hit.
Yes.
Ten and 10 and 11, 21 damage. Right off the bat.
I think I'm gonna win, guys.
You got this.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty good tactic that Tybalt will just kind of charge in and take you down right away. Joanna, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go with the same finisher move that I did last time. Oh wait, no, all fours. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 punches to the nose then.
Okay.
21, 14.
The 21 definitely hits.
6, and then roll a fortitude save.
Oh, right.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Damn it.
13, but I think that is a failure.
It is.
So they will be stunned 1.
And then I'll drop into the dragon stance.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I will do.
Kind of getting that punch once in the nose. Doesn't seem too excited and happy about it, but will kind of reposition and will roar at you in its own intimidation to frighten you. So please roll a will save.
25.
I am not seeing it, but 25, I think you're going to do pretty okay. Ah, there it is. Unable to kind of frighten you, even because it'd be higher than that, probably about a 15. You seem to be, well used to combat at least, maybe not against the grizzly bear. With that, they're actually going to take 1 swipe against you. Try to end this quick. 17.
Nope.
All right. Back to you, Joanna.
Oh. Okay, I am in the dragon stance, so I will start with a straight kick to the snout. I don't know why I'm loving the the nose, but nose goes, I guess. 18.
Yeah, that makes it.
Nice.
Damage 4.
Okay.
Man, it 2 10s back to back. That's wild.
If you want, like you can still keep it on the kicks. You don't have to move to the fists. So if you want to keep doing more kicks in that
I
dragon
guess
stance,
that's true.
you can always stick with that.
Okay, I'll do follow up by 2 more kicks.
Okay, so doing your flurry of blows thing.
But flurry of blows, yeah. I have to use the fist attack
You can still.
because the dragon tail is it's like a D10. The description says like, oh maybe not. Maybe it is only fists. Let me punch. Dang it!
Hey, if you want to punch, you can punch.
I want to punch a bear.
Okay.
A 20
That definitely hits.
and a 12.
That one does not hit.
Okay.
You can use your kicks with flurry of blows if you want. It is all an unarmed strike.
Oh, strike is what I should.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm punching. So damage for the 20 is an 8,
Nice.
and then a fortitude save.
Yes, you are right. You are right.
Roll a 1. Damn it.
Oh!
He's ready now. Kind of. You went for the snout, but he's able to kind of turn his face so that the punch didn't really hit the end of the nose.
That's it.
I think that's 3 for you then.
Yep.
Okay. With this, Tybalt is going to stand up on his back legs to roar down at you as he makes his 3 attacks against you. 16. 20.
Even.
Ties it. Meets it, beats. Ooh, and a natural 1. So kind of getting
Barely.
through and catching you to draw some blood kind of on the shoulder. Kind of slips a bit and misses his last strike as he kind of repositions to stands up. But you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Can take that.
Yeah, the fact that I rolled like an 8 and a 9 on the first strikes really turned this thing really scary. You
Another glare.
sure, go for it. Oh, I guess it's all just on me. No, you have to make an intimidation check versus
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rick him, kick him in the knee. Rick him, ras, kick him in the other knee.
Oh.
And it's
22 intimidation.
Yeah, I try to make my red eyes like flicker like a star a little bit in the distance.
what is my
Your fur is matted. I'll yell that out too. Like I don't need to add stuff, but I do.
Okay, let me just check again because I keep forgetting. What do I roll against?
Your muzzle
Will
is
save.
bullshit.
It is just will? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
20. Definitely fails, but not a critical
Oh,
failure.
Okay.
So we'll
Okay.
give him for this kind of one-on-one combat that he'll take a -1 to hit you and -1 of damage, just kind of being a bit distracted. But with that, I do believe it is still your turn. The crowd is getting into it. You've survived a few rounds against Tybalt. That little kobold is getting excited. The rest of them seem to kind of be not really turning on Tybalt, but excited for the action and excited for it to keep going. Your turn.
All right. I am going to try to kick his knee.
Okay.
Let's just say my right. The knee to my right, just
Sure.
for fun. 13.
Oh, able to kind of hold out against your kick. Just kind of take it. It is a grizzly bear you're up against.
Okay.
It's got nards too.
I'll do it.
Kick him in the nards.
Well,
Menards.
he's standing up. He's 9 foot. I'm gonna kick him. Or no, I'm gonna punch him.
Punch him in the nose.
Speed
man.
bag it.
A 7.
No.
Oh, stepping that close is a little too close to that bear kind of
17?
striking you, but that
17?
17
The
does
left one
catch
got
him.
it.
Yep.
So damage and fortitude.
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay. And let's see that fortitude.
Did you see
23.
Joanna in the
Yeah.
dragon stance just doing the speed bag towards him?
All right. None too happy is Tybalt. Full set of attacks against you. Not playing around. 11 to hit. 22
Yeah.
and 16. Okay. So he gets one strike in there. Gooseneck reminder, you do have, or Shelly, you do have that reroll if you want to burn it.
That cost me 2.
Costs you 2 hero
Yes.
points.
Yep, I'll spend it.
Okay.
I got points to spend. Just kidding. 2 off. Yeah.
So that one kind of, maybe it was leftover from that glare. Something just seemed to kind of throw him off balance for just a moment, but it's just enough that you're able to dodge out of a strike that was heading right for your face. Oh, I have 3 rolls. Maybe I should use one sometime. I'll let you go. I didn't get it this time. I'll leave it to you. Joanna, you're up.
All right, let's do a swift kick to his knee on my left.
Okay.
Nice.
25.
That definitely hits.
Do you want me to do damage or?
Sure. Let's
the
do
other
damage right away.
12.
With that, you get a kick kind of to that inner knee. And you see the knee kind of buckle as a very, very angry and exhausted bear kind of seems to and flop over on the ground. The bar and everyone around it just kind of stops. Kobold is going crazy. Sounds like probably Guzmik and Joanna are losing it a bit. Before the rest of the bar kind of erupts and starts cheering. You hear plenty of mutters. It was an expensive night, but it was worth it. Oh my goodness. And they're kind of playing it back, kind of this stuff back and forth a little bit. Joanna, you have defeating Tybalt.
She's the new champion.
I'm just gonna turn to the crowd and kind of just like bow and then walk back to the corner with Kuzmik and like, scream a little.
I'm back here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and I would like to do a medicine check and try to heal her.
Okay.
While we're sitting there.
A little needed. Holy cow.
17.
All right, that's 2d8 worth of healing.
I will during this run back to eggs and get another mead.
4 points of healing back to you.
Oh, thank you.
Is this for Joanna? Take it. Drinks on the house for her.
Thank you.
Champion
Thank you.
privileges.
I run back and give it to her. This
Found
is
it.
for the champion. That's what Egg said.
Joanna, you were fantastic. Pardon me a moment, though. And I'm going to walk up to Eggs and ask about my winnings.
You get 12 gold back.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
No, I
I did. Hold on. I was thinking wrong. I did the math weird. Hold on.
I was going to say, I bet 10.
Yes, I know. So we were at... give me a second. I want to get something semi-accurate. Doesn't need to be perfect.
Well, if the rings don't pay, at least I will.
So that would be 18 gold.
Okay. I'm only gonna take 16 of that. I'm gonna tip Eggs a gold. And I'm gonna point over at our friend
Rexel?
Rexel. And I'm gonna say this gold is to allow Rexel and Tybalt to drown their sorrows in whatever they're drinking. And that other gold is a tip for you, Eggs.
Well, it might be a little more than that if Tybalt has their Maelstrom Stout. I'm gonna need another.
What I'm letting you have. I'm letting them have it.
Okay.
Only one gold. And if he wants to get something more, that's on him. He was a champion. I'm pretty sure he's probably got a few gold stashed away in his fur.
All right. We'll get him what he needs. I'll take the hit.
All right, I'll give you another gold for that because I don't want you to take the hit, bud.
Yeah, that is one big mug of Maelstrom Stout. I gotta,
Yeah, I get it.
All right, thank you much. I'm trusting all you players to deal with your own coinage because I'm not tracking nothing.
What did I win?
As you kind of check in, very much bruised, battered, a little bloody, maybe cleaned up a bit, but and a little bandaged up and whatnot. Despite it being, truly non-lethal. It wasn't going to kill you. You're going to be feeling this tomorrow. Champion Joanna. Well, let's see now. Privileges, strengths, you got them. Winnings, got you 20 gold here.
Maybe I'll stop in town more often.
Wait, you leaving?
Just not from here. Don't normally stay.
Oh, okay. Well,
We'll be here for a while.
all right. You come back for another fight night. You'll be champion. You disappeared. You missed one. We'll have to talk about it.
I feel confident I could reclaim my title if needed.
Okay. We'll have to talk with Rexel here to make sure Tybalt's still up for another round, another night. Now that he's been bested.
So, after the excitement dies down, I'm going to pull Joanna aside and say, well done. Excellent job. I have a suggestion. Perhaps tomorrow night, or in the next fight night, we come here and we make some serious coin. We let them fight out, and whoever reaches you, you put on a good show, and then you lose. So that number one, you're no longer the champion. So there's no, oh my gosh, you abandoned the blah, 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 blah. You just got beat fair and square. And if we know you're going to get beat, we can place bets on your opponent and make some cash. Or we could just not bet at all and just let the other person win, so that you don't have to keep coming back here to keep your title.
Maybe she likes fighting. Maybe she likes having a title.
Yes, but then she'd have to stay in this town until she's beaten.
Well, she could just do a couple. Joanna, what do you think? I mean, a couple more you could do. We could just make some money on your winnings. We don't have to double cross, but I'm not against that either, having that out on the table.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, when it's time to leave, you just take a dive.
Well, I won't take a dive, but I'm gonna lose. We can bet against me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't necessarily have to be like, oh, but make it look good.
I mean, good luck finding a bigger bear.
That's what I like to hear. By the way, eggs, how much did I get? I bet 12.
Mix, you got 21, Mix.
All right. How much did this one give you for a tip? And I point over at Hestian.
A tip of a gold, but he paid for some other drinks.
No, wait. Why would you tell her the truth? Why wouldn't you just be like, oh yeah, 5 gold?
Because
Mix,
eggs doesn't.
Mix and eggs got rapport.
They got history. I get it.
I slide 3 gold over as a tip for you eggs, for just everything.
Hey, Mix, yeah, you know what? You bring them more like that one in? I made a killing tonight. It's all great. House bar is gonna be good for a while.
Glad to hear it, buddy. Sorry, you said 21?
21, yep.
Minus
your 3. With
eggs.
Yeah, continue.
Say eggs. I'm looking for just a small piece of information that someone who lives here would be probably able to tell me fairly easily. Especially someone that knows our good friend Guzman.
What do you got?
Where do her parents live?
I'm right here.
No, I waited until you're gone.
All right.
Guzman, what are your parents' last name? What's your last name?
Do we have one? Shoot.
It's up to you.
Gork.
Gork. That'd be the Gorks over at the Bent Blade Blacksmithy.
They live in the blacksmithy?
Oh yeah, this you know how it is. You gotta stay where you work. And he kind of points at the stairwell off in the corner. He's like, that right there leads up to my room. Gotta keep the place safe.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
Well, of course. You need another drink?
I'm good for now. Thank you.
He'll kind of call out, and he's like, "Hey, I know you got the cash if you want." Let me check here. I still got a little bit of that Devil's Cut whiskey if you want some.
Oh. Yes, please.
Ooh. That he'll kind of call out to the other guy to pour a glass. Galvin, give me that Devil's Cut. We gotta take her here. With that,
How much is that going to cost?
Let's see. We'll take it just for one drink. What's worth? 3 gold.
I want to also be there and say, I don't drink a lot, so I'm not going to really take advantage of my winnings, I guess, in the drink area. Could we get 3 of them, and how much could you do it for?
Let's see. Ooh. Galvin, how much I got? Ain't got much there, boss. Alright. Normally a champion don't get it. I'll give you a discount, though. You're friends with Mix. I'll give you 7 gold for 3 shots of. You're about taking me out of this stuff.
Done. And here's some extra gold for you.
Hey, you know what? Come on back anytime.
Certainly will. I expect to make a lot more money with friends like Joanna.
I don't know. She took out Tybalt like that. Might not be a whole much betting against her.
Even if it's 2-to-1 odds, I'm still, or even 1.5-to-1 odds, I'm still gonna make cash on it. She's gonna win every fight that she goes for.
We'll see. Bring on that back and you drop that big cash and we'll see what happens.
Sure will. And I take the 3 glasses and give Joanna her choice first, whichever one she'd like.
The smallest one.
And I step away and say, Gizmic, your choice.
Yeah? You want me to pick one of these? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I take the big, whatever the big one is. I mean, they're all the same size. Whichever one is
Pretty
full
much, yep.
the most.
2 wonderful fighting and wonderful friends. Clink.
Clink.
And I'm just sipping it.
Ah, I chug it.
This is some of the oakest. I won't say burnt, but you taste the fire with this whiskey. Like you can taste what it was burnt, or that the barrel was burnt with. You get that oak that is going to linger. Still not going to take over the burn, but you're going to get that nice kind of mouthfeel for a while. Even taking that whole shot, Guzmik, I think it's going to coach you for a little bit.
I don't think I've ever had this before. I mean, I'm always getting that other stuff. This is nice. This is expensive, but this is nice.
Well earned.
Well earned. That's right. This is a celebration night, champion.
Wow.
With that, you we'll kind of feel free if you want to do more role playing and talking about it, but the evening is going to kind of go about, you got a few people, pointing in your direction, talking about you. It seems like you've got probably no drinks really being offered, but since everyone knows that you're you're drinking cheap at the bar. You're probably getting plenty of toasts, lots of cheers for Joanna. Tybalt is back over in his corner with a big old mug that they're kind of sipping on and drinking. You got Rexel's kind of cared for him and tried to bandage him up. You've actually noticed high enough perception, probably everybody kind of seeing a bit of magic going on to kind of heal him up and kind of talk him up. Plenty of people coming by, same thing, kind of giving their condolences towards Tybalt, but still a bear not going to go up and kind of just pat him on the shoulder.
Bastian's going to walk over to him and look Tybalt square in the face and say, "You are truly a champion. It was a pleasure to watch you fight, and I know that tonight was luck on the side of my companion, but I would love to see you in the ring again. Drink well, my friend, and know that many here are waiting for your triumphant return." And I look over at the elf and I nod and I say, "Please, I've left 2 gold at the bar. Hopefully it quenches your thirst as well as his for a little bit. It was wonderful to watch this fight, and you have a strong and capable companion with you."
Yeah, he's doing. Thanks for the drinks. That'll help drown the sorrows and make him a little easier for the next couple days to deal with. So he'll be back.
I'm going to look again at Tybalt and say, "You realize that had you landed perhaps 3 more blows on my companion, she would have been the loser of that fight. It was simply not in the cards tonight for you, my friend, but next time, most likely it will be."
With saying, chatting up a bit, Tybalt will kind of snarl when he kind of said 3 more blows and kind of scoff a bit at that, but seems to still take it in stride and will sit there continuing to drink his drink.
And then I'm going to go down to this little blue kobold and say, "Friend, you know your fighters." What?
I just knew it. I knew it.
You've been waiting a long time for someone to take him down, have you not?
No, I've only been here for a couple days. But I saw this. I heard this one, and she's I got some inside information that she was gonna win.
Interesting. What did you hear, my friend?
Kind of look around and
I kind of lean in conspiratorial way.
I'm not saying nothing.
Diplomacy.
Okay.
I bet on my friend as well. I'm simply wondering. I want to know that this was a fair and even fight, and that this wasn't like that Tybalt would throw the fight for some reason.
Nah. I knew. That's okay.
Oh, whew.
That's not the issue here. I just I heard she had a bit of dragon in her.
Yeah, well, it is possible. And I know with draconic heritage, it would be very, very good for someone to be able to stand up to a grizzly bear with draconic heritage. You're right. Interesting. Huh. What are you drinking, my friend?
Go on that golden grain ale. Tasty, I tell you.
Be right back. I go over to the bar and I say, "Hey, eggs. Could I get a golden grain ale for the blue kobold?"
Yeah, I can do that. You want to take them yourself? You good to just or what you want? You want it for them, or you gonna?
I'll take it to him myself.
All right.
So I bring it back and I set it down in front of him. I say, "Thank you for the chat, and please enjoy the rest of your evening. And if you come across any other interesting information, my name's Hestian. I'll likely be staying at the Three Cats next door."
All right. I might just do that.
Have a good evening.
You as well, Hestian.
I didn't catch your name.
Fangtooth. Apologies.
Well met, Fangtooth. Enjoy your night.
And you as well. Anything?
Come back to us.
Yes, I do. Sorry. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm fading fast, so.
Heston, you were talking to that one blue kobold that was super excited.
Yes.
Did you get any idea? Did he win a lot of money or something? Well, why was he so excited about Joanna winning? He didn't know her. You don't know each other.
He believes Joanna has draconic heritage in her.
Well, how does he know that? He doesn't know her.
I also don't. I think my dragon stance is just.
It's just a
enough,
train.
I guess.
No, it's whatever it is that he found and thought is all for him. And it was a wonderful conversation I had with Fangtooth. And he simply thought it was wonderful that Johanna won. He's only been here a couple days in town, and I'm betting he did make some pretty serious coin on this. Oh, happy music.
We'll change it up a bit to maybe not put you to sleep. I could do some tense, battle music. I'll wake you up.
No. It's
Sounds
just
like
been
a
a
threat.
long couple days.
Yeah.
Why weren't we doing that before?
Oh, I know.
Well, Joanna, have you ever seen that guy? Why would he think that of you?
No idea. Do you think he heard about our gauntlet trials?
I mean, I
It's
guess it's
possible.
possible at this point, yeah. But would that mean that you'd be able to fight a grizzly bear and win?
I don't know.
Well, at the very least, he did say it was a fair fight. It wasn't like Tybalt was throwing the fight for you. Which means that you're in front from now on. That's all I gotta say, Joanna. You're going in front.
And you two didn't throw the fight, right?
No.
God, no.
You were taking all the hits. You were doing all the punches. That was
you-
you.
And honestly, even if I had tried to spike his meal with the mountain's foot or whatever it is, the mushrooms,
Yes, it's mountain foot.
I don't think that there's enough in what Guzmik has in her pouch to do anything to something that huge.
Ah,
And
but
he would have smelled it anyway. No, this was all you. You did it. We're throwing away
Yes.
that crossbow, or at least we're gonna tape it to your inside your backpack.
that's fine. I can throw it at people instead of using it.
Now, those fists are something else.
And your kicks.
And your
Found
kick.
out that Wolfman's got nards.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
they would have just neutered him. Wouldn't have had that penalty to him.
Well,
There you
we'll
go.
learn for the next fight.
That was great work, Joanna.
Exactly.
Thank you. I'm feeling it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have some more heals tomorrow morning, and we can do other stuff if we need to. But I do know where there's a masseuse, but I don't know if that's really what you want tonight.
No, I think a nice
Yes.
bed.
Someone to beat the hell out of your bruises. That'll help.
Well, they
I
do
believe-
this other thing where they drag something that's like light and it's across your body, and you know, it's not like it's squeezing the injured muscles. It's just a light, gentle relaxation.
So there's also warm baths over at the Three Cats. Three Cats?
Are we going farther?
So-
We're going back to the oatmeal?
No, let's go to
Did you
Three
want
Cats.
some
It's
more
right
oatmeal?
next door.
We
Maybe
can
in the
get
morning.
some. I mean, the okay, well, that's not a
It'll
bad
help
way
me
to start
heal,
the
I'm
day.
sure.
We'll start the day with that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice bed and bath.
I mean,
Beyond.
how are you feeling? Do we need to go? I mean, you took a lot of hits. Did 3 fights. Do you want to go back now? What do you think? We don't
I
even
mean,
have room.
I just don't think that I can think right now. So I'm good with whatever you guys want to do.
All right, you two stay here. Enjoy your celebration for a bit. I'm gonna head next door and get us 2, 3 rooms? 2, 3.
Well, we can all go now. I mean, I think we're done here. I've definitely that whiskey was enough for me. I feel like I might be helping Joanna tomorrow. I can't help if I'm also needing help. You know what I mean?
Pork. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. I've been there.
Also,
right, let
I
us-
do have to go to my parents and tell them about that contract that dragon lady didn't want. For whatever reason. I told her that I would tell them. So I think we have to go there tomorrow.
I cannot wait to meet your parents.
I need to have my wits about me for this.
I
You're-
cannot wait.
You say that now, and actually it might not be so bad for you, but just have them trying to take care of me 24/7, disapproving of the stuff that I do sometimes. It's not always great. They're good parents. I mean, they're not bad. I'm not saying they're terrible parents. I just, could do with a little less supervision sometimes, a little less disapproval.
I understand. So let's go next door. We'll get some rooms,
Yeah.
get some warm baths.
Joanna, why don't you just give me a medicine check? Just kind of see how you kind of heal up. We'll do some extra little healings to kind of get some time to
14.
Can I
Healing
be
while-
helping her at all?
Sure. So with
Okay.
that, it'd barely kick it over. Why don't you give us just 2d8? Yeah. Joanna, you don't drink a ton, do you?
I do not.
So, yeah. Going into trying to patch yourself up with very tipsy, probably a little drunk. Wasn't going to be great, but luckily Guzmic was able to kind of, bandage you up a little bit more and kind of steer you in the right direction. I guess, is there anything else you guys would want to do? Mainly just heading over to Three Cats?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
For
Just
the
hit
night.
3 Cats and get some sleep.
heading over. Bar is still going a little wild at the Plastered Pony, but seeing as you're leaving, everyone kind of gives a wave, a congratulations, kind of whatnot. Couple of people are gone and on the floor. Some newbies have come in and are getting regaled the story of what they missed. As you head right next door to the Three Cats Laughing for some evening relaxation, quiet, resting some achy muscles. Joanna, with this, probably with resting overnight, expectation that come next week, you could have fully healed yourself. Normally, you wouldn't heal that much, but seeing as it was mainly non-lethal damage, claws would take a little bit more work, but you had a bit of healing from allies that would at least take care of the majority of that. You'll have for a couple fresh kind of new scars.
Nice. I mean, I won, so I'm excited about the scars.
Good. Price, everyone knock off 5 silver for the room for the night. Your host, Dara, a dark-haired and eared panther likening, will kind of, well, come on in, dears. Why don't you head on up? You look pretty tired. Maybe not so much time at the Plastered Pony, and come on down here for a drink. With that, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, like a proud parent, she won the championship battle tonight. She fought Tybalt.
Oh, a little.
This little, well, she's bigger than me, but she's still pretty small. This little person bested the grizzly. It's pretty
Ah.
amazing stuff, right?
Took down Tibbs. Very nice. Very nice.
So
Well.
we're looking for a warm bath. Anything else that you might suggest that could soothe some injured muscles?
I'll
Soft bed.
3 silver. You can get we'll get the hot bath drawn for you, and we'll get you a bit of food to kind of settle the nerves and settle the stomach.
I'll hand 5 over. Say thank you.
This establishment is not that you're really paying too much attention, being as how drunk you are and just excited for a bed, but it is a pretty nice place. A bit, I guess you can see where it would be very busy and have a lot of people, but at this point in time in the night, probably starting to wind down as well. But they do still have some rooms for you, and you're able to get yourself situated for a bath. A bit of food comes up, probably freshly warmed kind of stew. Pretty hearty, gonna try to stave off too much of the hangover. Hopefully a bit of a re-warmed loaf of bread, soak up some of that booze, but kind of hitting the spot at this point in time in the evening to get something quick before you fall asleep. Anyone else have anything they wanted to do before we call it for this week?
Ready to pass out.
Yeah.
I fought a bear.
Are we gonna do we feel the need to do guard duty tonight, or are we all just passing out for the night? I don't feel
I'm
like
out.
Yeah, you're out.
I'll take my chances.
I don't feel, I mean, this is my hometown. This is like not the safest area, but I don't feel like anything's gonna happen to us here. I'm happy to go to sleep if you guys are without a watch duty tonight. Yeah, okay. I'll make sure the door is like locked and do a little, just like a thread across the door and fix it on either side with like spit or whatever.
I'm just gonna throw like a chair in front of the door so that if anyone opens it, they have to trip.
Okay, that works too.
I'm just gonna lock the door.
Is there
Well,
a
maybe I should lock mine too.
Yeah, you guys would be able to lock the door.
We're all in the same room, or we all have our own?
No,
rooms?
own rooms.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll still do the string, like a weirdo.
No worries. All right. So with that, we are going to kind of fade to black for the evening. Let the players the characters get some rest. That was a interesting night at the Pony. Probably gonna feel it a bit tomorrow, all three of you, or one way or another. And with that, I think we're going to call it there. Oh, I didn't pull up my goodbye speeches. No. Okay. I need to hold on. Forgot. Need to stop the music. The music tonight. Again, I always want to say thank you to the Derpwood for providing music, because with that, it nearly put some of our players to sleep, but also is a great atmosphere kind of music. We'll get more of it as the time goes on. We'll keep in some out. Some of that battle music is really going to get you going. The tense, suspenseful stuff that'll be good. That's coming eventually here, but we're gonna leave those for some surprises. Let's see. So yeah, follow the Derpwood at YouTube to kind of hear all their music, soon to be Spotify. Come on in, swing by the Moonflower Discord, my Discord server. Just kind of let me know how you're doing, what you like, what you didn't like. That's also a good place for any followers who want to kind of send me information on some NPCs. We've got a big city we're in, so we're going to have a bunch of more NPCs. So you might even see them come up next week. Who knows what's going to happen with possibly going to see Guzmik's parents next week. It seems like that's where two of the players are really excited to go to. Let's see. I think that's about it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go backwards. Shelly, kind of where can our viewers find you and keep up to date? And, how was the night's session?
I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun tonight watching Joanna kick some grizzly bear ass. Not looking forward to next week too much because Guzmik is not excited to see the parents. But anyway, again, my name is Shelly. You can find me on Twitter at RealFleaMonkey, or yeah, that's where you'd find me. You also find me at Guild Superior Tuesdays doing a Greyhawk thing, and Thursdays right now doing this Thursday is for the 4th episode of a 5-episode arc in Shadesong. Little thing they're doing, big thing they're doing, whatever. And then back here again next Wednesday to meet my parents for you guys.
Allie, kind of working, or how was the game treating you? You were kind of a bit, center circle this game, but still having fun, enjoying it.
I mean, how could I not? I beat a bear. This is my talking point for the next 6 months. I beat a bear. I hit a wolf and a bear in the nonads. Gonads. So yeah, it's gonna be quite whiplash fighting a bear to meeting Guzmik's parents, but I'm excited.
All right, and last but not least, Mike, kind of tell our viewers where they can find you and kind of keep up to date with everything Madcap.
Okay, so first of all, it wasn't the Derpwood's music that was putting me to sleep. It's that I have kids that wake me up at 3 or 4 in the morning every morning.
Yes.
And I've been dealing with that for a while. I am Mike, aka DM Madcap, Madcap23 on most social medias. You can find me on Twitter as Madcap23, on TikTok as Madcap50 or 4350. I can't remember which one I did there. And then like D&D Beyond, I'm Madcap23. Other places, I'm a homebrew content creator. I've done my own world, just like our friend Tithalanos here, and I've also created some monsters, races, and other things out there on D&D Beyond. Aside from that, 30 years or more in the TTRPG space, sci-fi, modern, all those fun things. And that's about it. With that, back to you, Ty.
Fantastic. Yes, and as that is, I have been Tithalanos. Again, this is my channel where Wednesday nights I get to play Pathfinder here with some of my friends, and the rest of the week, I guess it's mainly me thinking about playing Pathfinder, because this is just too much fun. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stick with us for just a little bit longer. We're actually going to raid out to Phoenix Iwaki. They are currently streaming some Dungeons and Dragons, but they are streaming for a charity. I think it is time for No Kids Hungry, so they're doing some charity streaming right now. So join us as we raid out Phoenix, and join us next week as we continue on Cyrenthe, and you know, maybe there'll be another bear fight. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. Oh, man.